Good traders, what's good? This is Tu. Hopefully everyone is getting ready, getting prepared for this upcoming trading week with your favorite pair. Hopefully you got one or two four tops that you really took a deep dive on and really found out how this pair moves, right? We're here today to do a little chart markup. Here with my TuScreen 2 new chart setup for trading this week, and it's been outstanding. Let me tell you why. On my top chart here, I don't know why that symbol in particular, but up here, this is where I have my higher time frame and then my lower time frame with my strategy here, the TuPar 3.0 strategy. Down here, occasionally I'll add pieces from the TuPar 3.0 strategy down there to that chart, but you'll see more of that in a second. But we're here to mark up the charts overall. So it's hard to see, all right? But over here on the top main chart, you'll see that we have parabolic SARs on the monthly time frame. What does that tell us? Price may push up to one of those parabolic SARs and then push down. Okay, meaning that temporarily we'll go up for a little bit if we go up, and then we'll come back down to respect a rejection level. Now over here with the TuPar 3.0 strategy, we trade level to level. But what I'm trying to do right now is move my chart over just a bit so I can see, and it's hard for you guys to see it, but there is, move that out the way. Okay, over there in that corner, we have a couple of rejection levels that we're going to mark from the monthly time frame. And the reason why it's so important, guys, I always tell you to know and understand where you are on the chart. We just had a little uptrend or whatever, but now we're coming up on the peak of this uptrend to where we might get a small pullback or a reverse. Okay, and I know it's hard for you to see, but just bear with me. Now, typically, I have a white background, and I mark from the weekly time frame crimson red, the weekly time frame and up. So we're gonna see if that color, we might have to do this deep red here. It's not really crimson, but we'll do that, all right, to show that this is from a weekly time frame on up. I love to do a multi time frame analysis. As I'm trading, these colored horizontal rejection levels help me understand where is this rejection level coming from. Is it a key level that I need to be concerned about? Meaning that from the higher time frame for me, I know price is going to come back and respect that more than it will respect one of my horizontal levels from the lower time frames. So now we're going to go ahead and bust down to the weekly, and hopefully this doesn't take forever. Okay, we're spinning a little bit. So bam, we're here. Now we pay attention to price action. And right here, we have a couple of rejection wicks. So what we're gonna do again is mark that rejection. We're gonna do the lower of the two. Why? Because the lower of the two touches both candles. All right. Now, I'm not going to concern myself marking this top one unless we get into trading and then price begins to shoot up beyond this rejection level that I set. Then I know to go to my monthly time frame or weekly and mark that top rejection level. But I don't anticipate it. I'm just going to react. But if it does continue to push, I'll go ahead and take care of that and mark that level. The key is to mark where a couple of areas where you think price could either go up or down. And I think for now, this rejection level above and this rejection level beneath me is okay for now. So again, we'll go ahead and put another rejection level marking right here. Y'all see that? And I may want to take care of the shorter one right there as well. Bam. Why the shorter one? Again, it has several touches in that area, so I'm satisfied with that one. If I did believe that price would continue to proceed down, I can also take care of this last one right here for now. And if I thought that price was going to go even further down, I'll just come back and take care of the rest of them underneath me. Okay, so So bam, now that we have that taken care of, now it's time to move to the 1H to the 4H to the daily time frame. At that point, because I have a black background, the markings now will be white. So daily time frame, we're gonna go ahead and take care of any rejection that we see near us. Now, I typically start from the daily time frame, and when I do that, I mark the high and the low of the current candle. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. Change that up to white. The high. It looks to me that the low is taken care of, but I'm gonna go ahead and mark it anyways. Bam. I got the high and the low of today's candle taken care of. And I'm looking in the vicinity of this area here of what else I need to mark. Any rejection levels that stand out, I'm going to go ahead and take care of them. Even if they appear to be close to you. Remember, I'm a scalper and I trade from the lower time frames. So they won't be as close as you think they are right now. It is only because we are on the higher time frames. So I see one last one that I want to take care of before I move down to any other time frames. And this one, I'm taking care of that bearish candle right next to current candle. All right, bam. Gonna keep pressing, moving down. The 4H or the H4, whatever you want to call it, it is the 4-hour time frame. I have to be really careful. Let me go ahead and make these solid. When I say that, I'm making sure the dots on the end or the ends are taken away. That way I don't move it as I proceed to mess around with the chart. All right, cool. Now I'm looking for rejection levels on the H4 time frame. Now, H4 time frame, I love this time frame to use market structure. Although I'm a scalper, it's important for me to understand where that market structure lies. So what I'm gonna do is make it thicker than the rest. This right here looks to me to be a key level of where price is coming back to retest. This one went a little beyond it, but overall, it is at this white line area based on a previous higher high that we're gonna say that price wanted to come back and tap that to respect that as a key level. I'm not gonna worry about marking anything else underneath it for now because I'll just erase everything and redo it again probably by midweek or so. Depends. If I have a good week, I don't really have to necessarily worry about that because it's just flowing, especially if we end up in a trend. I could just go level to level. So bam, I'm gonna put it back at 2 now. I think we were at 2. We might have been at 1. So I'm gonna put my pixel at 1. Okay, yeah. And proceed to mark anything that I see important. So I'm gonna take that, move it on up to the bottom of current candle. All right. And also to the top, current price. All right. Now, I see a rejection level that's almost not really midway, but I know price has a potential to pull back to this level here. So I'm going to go ahead and mark both of those. There's a lot of touches across that way. All right, bam. Now I see something else sticking out. Remember on the H4 time frame, guys. And I use the lower time frames to scalp. So any little thing that I see that I need to take care of, I will take care of. Because it'll be important to me as I press along and scalp because I don't want to have to worry about that. So bam. I'm going to go down to the H1. Again, this is the same color. I can mark the high and the low of this particular candle. Right now, I'm just going to leave it as is. And I'll take care of that on the smaller time frames, at least with a different color, guys. All right, so here we go. Now we change our color. As long as I can get one, bam. We're gonna change that color now to aqua blue. Some type of a blue here. Or green teal, whatever color you want to call it. Alright, so we're gonna hit the bottom of that current price. It is an obvious rejection. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and knock out those dots so I don't mess up and move some lines I didn't intend on moving. So now we're just looking for obvious rejection levels of where price could go to. All right, bam. Took care of that rejection level off of these touches here. And of course, there's several touches along the way. Okay, we're gonna drop down to the 15. Obvious rejections. I'll take care of that. All right, and then other several touches with that. With these lines, I'm trying to keep a little bit of space in between them. As I drop to the 5 and the 1, I'll start to change the color to orange, and I'll be good enough. Wherever there's massive space, I try to fill that gap with something. Okay, took care of that one right there. As you can see, we filled the gaps here. There's a gap here. So I'm looking for a rejection that I can put in there to satisfy filling that gap with something that price can move to. All right, bam. I am satisfied with what I see thus far. Now I will move down to the 5. This is when I start to change colors to the orange, okay? Typically mark the high and the low of current price, but I'm good on here right now, okay? So I'm gonna take this, change the color to orange, bam. And the key is to have a place for a price to go to. So I'm gonna mark it there above. Any rejection that I can trade to, I'm taking care of it. The key is be prepared, have somewhere to go, guys. All right, have somewhere to go as you're trading. So bam, 1 minute time frame. For now, I'm satisfied with what I see. I'll trade to those levels. Okay, now here at the bottom down here, I'm gonna go ahead and erase those. All right, I'm changing my color to black on white. I like it better like that. It makes me dig deep. Now, last week I didn't have any moving averages down here. And again, I'll take away, add to as I feel I need. These moving averages will probably end up leaving because I did very good last week without them. Don't really know why I added them. I just be doing things. But again, this is the 4-hour time frame. Here I like to use this. This up here will probably be sitting at starting off with the 30-minute time frame. At the bottom down here, I'll probably be with the 5-minute time frame. And I really don't need to mark many rejection levels. I just mark the obvious ones that I see, mostly from the 5-minute time frame. Okay, I'm trying to hurry up. Market is getting ready to open. All right, bam, bam. I got somewhere to go. And price is too compacted right now for me to mark the high and low of that. So now, oh yeah, let me definitely take care of this other rejection level here, which is right here. And I mark these off of that, and of course all of these touches. So bam, I am prepared and ready to trade, guys. That is how I will be doing my chart markups this week. Every last one of them, even if I erase everything and start over, that is how it will be. If you notice, I have similar spacing between everything. Wherever there's gaps, I try to fill it with something based off of an obvious rejection level with several touches in between. All right, that is Tu's chart markup for the week. Good luck to all of you traders, and let's make that money. Ciao. One love, much love, Tu out.